Hi, how y'all doing? It is March the 3rd, 2025. Here in Ontario, Canada, the skies are cloud covered. They got us under that cloud again. The sun must be putting out some pretty strong codes today. They don't want us to see or to be affected by it. But the funny thing is, I went outside earlier I thought, I haven't started the truck for 2 weeks, I should probably try, right? And I managed to get the energy up to want to do it. I went outside and I started up the truck and it started, so it's a good truck. For being old, it's a good truck, right? And while I was standing there, then the neighbor lady came out and tried to bring my vibe down by giving me bad news about her husband, right? But I was standing there and I was looking at the sky, and all of a sudden it parted and the sun shone, right? And I was like, cool, you did it just for me, right? And when I came back inside, the clouds covered up again. So different. Oh, I'm getting major downloads, uploads, whatever you call it. Watching the new YouTubers I'm watching, right? Melanated people. That's because who I'm resonating with the most lately, alright? And it's because of my ancestors, right? My great-great-grandma, stuff like that. My mom, my grandma, my great-grandma, right? And because they were from here, right? They're American Indians, and not the native, right? So the originals, organic. And so I think that's why I'm resonating with them. It must be something my ancestors want me to learn, right? I got done 2-hour video today, and I'm just, yeah, trying to absorb it all. But I was thinking to tell our family, right? See, my great-great-grandma, her parents died, and she was raised in a orphanage that was run by nuns in Toronto, down in Toronto area, right? In Canada. And for some reason, my ancestors thought they were from Madagascar when they got taken as slaves, prisoners of war, right? Because they just moved them around the land. They didn't take them anywhere. They took them out to the ocean for a while, for a month, and brought them to a different shoreline that they didn't recognize and told them they were somewhere else, right? Or they were from somewhere else, whatever. And so they told them that they were from Madagascar. And I was thinking, why did they displace them so far away? Right? They must have had some kind of connection, strong connection to this land, right? North America, South America. But I don't have the answer. Maybe that's why I'm watching this stuff. It's men that have done the work and see the hijack, right? How they switched everything over, whitewashed it all, you know, turned the melanated people into some strange looking Caucasian, all this stuff, right? You know, the Dark Ages is when they move the timeline, right? We get reset, what, every 100 years, every 120 years, something like that. So they change the narrative every time. There's so much to go into, right? And as I'm learning, I don't want to really say too much because I might mess it up, you know? I've been programming for 61 years on the old narrative. Right? It's only been 4 or 5 years now that I've realized who I really am from this land, right? And as I was sitting there today thinking about making this video, even though the Schuman hasn't been posted, I seen 222 on the clock. And for me, that means my mother, because that's when I got the phone call that she was in the hospital and wasn't much time to see her, right? And before they unlived her, right? But yeah, I guess she wasn't strong enough to stick around because she took the jab twice, right? And it just did her in. That's what I said to my neighbor when she said her husband has a couple of brain tumors. And I said, oh yeah. She says he's had them all his life. They've just gotten bigger. They just notice them. I said, yeah, it's because you got vaccinated, it speeds everything up. She goes, yeah, I only got one vaccine. It made my diabetes go out of control. I was like, yeah. I told him to take ivermectin, right? So I know what to do for them anyway. Schuman, uh, the ascension symptoms today are ringing in the ears started. For the last couple of days, there was none. So I'm thinking the Schuman might be up. It's either up more or down, right? I've got those icky sticks of pain in my back and in my foot, my leg. All right. Strange taste in my mouth earlier today too. Some sort of food. I can't. And I didn't eat it, so I don't know where that came from. So yeah. All right. I'm gonna say goodbye before this cuts me off. I'll post the Schuman in my community comments section. Whatever. All right. All right. Love you all's consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye. Wave me goodbye.